Have you ever wondered why this person entered your life as your wife? Was it mere chance or something deeper guided by a higher hand? Is it possible that your woman represents not just your partner, but equally your karma and your blessing? In the teachings of Paramahansa Yogananda, no relationship is random. Existence forms a network of forces, decisions, and celestial direction. Every meeting, every bond, every love carries a purpose beyond immediate understanding. Your spouse is not present solely to give you pleasure or divide a household. She arrived to revive something in your core, to initiate the karmic dynamics of your past, to collaborate in your development through contentment and tribulations. She embodies your likeness, your challenge, and your assistance. And sometimes, she is the graceful hand sent by God to support you when you cannot stand alone. This teaching is about learning to view your companion with spiritual vision, to comprehend why love can be challenging yet deeply holy, and to uncover how, through her, existence molds your internal development. If you have ever perceived that your marriage exceeds sentimental attachment, that it contains wisdom and hidden truths, then travel with us down this blessed pathway. In this life period, and in all antecedent ones, each thought, word, and gesture records a remembrance in your soul. This is the law of karma. It is not punishment or reward, but balance, divine justice, moving silently. Following Yogananda's guidance, no soul comes into your journey coincidentally. Every relationship is magnetized according to the energy you specifically manifested. Your companion is not with you randomly. She embodies a spirit whose path merged with yours earlier. Perhaps you loved each other, perhaps you hurt each other, or perhaps she was sent to complete something unfinished. She came back so these karmic seeds could flourish into development, recovery, and change. Some souls move swiftly through our lives, but a partner is bonded to us deeply, energetically, and sacredly. She mirrors your assets and limitations. It's via this looking glass that karma exposes its objective. Bonds are holy educational environments for the essence. Those most intimate with us are commonly the ones with whom we maintain the strongest karmic ties. Your partner is part of your soul's pilgrimage back to the Almighty, aiding you in realizing the invisible story of your past conduct. This consciousness is the initial move toward a love that is intelligent and freeing. In the sacred rituals of India, the feminine is respected as Shakti, the creative might of the world. Yogananda enlightened us that a woman, especially as a wife, is not simply a companion, but a living representation of divine favor. When she comes into your existence through matrimony, she carries both karmic linkage and sacred possibility. If a spouse regards her exclusively through the angle of fixation or longing, he loses an incredible opening. But if he regards her with enlightenment, as an instrument of the Divine Mother, her existence becomes consecrated. She nurtures not only your flesh and sentiments, but also your essence. In her smile, you find peace. In her strength, you find courage. Even in her protests or trials, you uncover hidden wisdom that aids your evolution. Yogananda declared, "When you learn to observe the essence in your spouse, you commence loving with celestial sight." Your partner is not simply carrying out temporal duties. Knowingly or unknowingly, she assists you in traveling your journey. She gentles your sharp characteristics, lessens your ego, and usually delivers more than she receives. When she loves selflessly, she becomes an instrument of divine grace. This favor is not always mild. Sometimes it is intense, sometimes peaceful, but it is always divine. Consider her as surpassing a designation or responsibility. She is a portion of the sacred, showing temporarily as your partner sent by God to uplift your soul. When you view her thus, your house becomes a sanctuary, and your union a route to liberation. Frequently in matrimony, we anticipate only happiness, ease, and fellowship. Yet Yogananda lovingly reminds us that true love, like true spiritual growth, is not always easy. Your woman is present not just to deliver joy, but to rouse you through the concealed force of karma. Karma doesn't always come as suffering, nor is it always simple to identify. Sometimes it presents as feeling wars, cyclical themes, misinterpretation, or the pressure of two spirits learning to operate as unity. Your wife, consciously or not, may trigger emotions, anger, pride, jealousy, insecurity, not because she is wrong, but because your soul is ready to face and transcend them. This is the way karma educates. Yogananda stated, "Every challenge is an examination to fortify your spirit." When your woman confronts you, she is not assaulting you. She is showing something within you that is set to evolve. Your persistence extends when proved. Your vanity eases when humbled. Your attachment intensifies when it outlasts the upheaval. Instead of asking, "Why is she like this?" ask, "What is this teaching me?" Your matrimony is not just emotional, it is spiritual. Through your wife, life offers lessons wrapped in daily conversations, emotional reactions, and silent moments. Deny them and they recur, accept them and they dissolve. This is the sacred rhythm of karma revealing in the safe sanctuary of your home. When you begin recognizing this, you no longer treat disagreements as issues, but as openings. Your spouse becomes not merely your mate, but your educator in hiding. Wedlock is not just a community arrangement. It is not only about sharing a home, raising a family, or fulfilling duties. In its deepest sense, marriage is a spiritual sadhana, a sacred discipline God places in your life for the evolution of your soul. Yogananda frequently stated that genuine spiritual advancement doesn't occur solely in caverns or monasteries. It unfolds in the calm periods of ordinary living, particularly within the intimacy of union. When two beings bond, their energies initiate fusing. Their habits, emotions, and thoughts affect each other deeply. This closeness, though beautiful, brings immense opportunity for growth. Through marriage, you are constantly invited to practice selflessness, forgiveness, patience, and compassion, the pillars of spiritual life. Yogananda stated, "Spiritual growth is examined in behavior, and matrimony provides you this examination daily." It is not about reaching perfection, but about gaining awareness, conscious that your responses are your instructors. Your wife is not here to follow your path or match your pace. She follows her own path next to you. There are periods when your partner's existence feels like a peaceful medicine for your spirit. When life feels overwhelming, yet a comment, a soft contact, or her peaceful companionship brings serenity to your heart. These are not small gestures. They are glimpses of grace. Compassion often camouflages itself in modest ways. In cuisine, she produces without protest, in the anxiety in her expression, in the request she speaks when you're oblivious. Yogananda guided, "Perceive the Almighty in those who support you in small and persistent methods." Your companion may have been assigned not only to harmonize your karma, but to boost your soul. If she proceeds with commitment, tenderness, and an absolving heart, she is sincerely a favor generated by your own spiritual value. In her company, you gain both a likeness and a favor. She is mercy moving quietly beside you in mortal shape. Now that you have begun recognizing your partner through the sight of karma and divine favor, how should you earnestly see her? The solution is uncomplicated but revolutionary. Gaze beyond the facade. Look beyond physical form, beyond habits, beyond personality. Gaze into her essence. Yogananda said that every relationship is an opportunity for liberation if we are willing to see it. Your wife is your karma. She carries echoes of your past, the joys and unfinished lessons that brought your souls together. But she is also your divine favor, because through her you are given the opportunity to rise beyond old behaviors and become your finest self. When you change from "what do I obtain from this union" to "what is existence attempting to instruct me through this union," a deep transformation commences. You quit faulting, you quit directing. Instead, you commence loving deliberately, with recognition, with honor. As Yogananda said, in every soul, see the divine. In every trial, see the hand of God. When you initiate seeing your companion this way, not only as an ally, but as a divine presence in your existence, you discover that love, when lived with knowledge, becomes liberation. And that matrimony, when experienced with consciousness, becomes a gateway to the divine. Beloved Spirit, if you have heard to this point, it signifies something in this teaching touched your heart. Maybe you have begun recognizing your partner, or ally, or even former relationships in an alternative radiance. What formerly looked like discord or perplexity may now manifest as holy arrangement, leading your inner expansion. As Paramahansa Yogananda splendidly guided, sincere love is not of the physical but of the soul. It is located in perception, in unselfish contribution, and in advancing together toward the brilliance of the Creator. Until then, remain kind, stay present, and walk the road with an open heart.